Your favorite podcast on the internet is back and better than ever. This is the Femme Fiasco podcast. You're here with Venice.
And Autumn.
And it's going to be a fun episode because you guys, we're bringing out some tea.
Just a little hint of tea.
A little bit of hint of tea for your holiday season. You know, like, I get it. Like, we're all cold, a little bit miserable. Okay, we want to hunker in and get some good content. So we're here to give it.
Some nice, warm, heartwarming, good, hearty tea. So
yes,
we're
stay
gonna
warm.
Get y'all the tea.
I actually, literally have a cup of tea.
Yum.
And, wasn't even planned.
Yeah, I also have a cup of tea, too. And it's literally wasn't planned at all. Like, I'm on my health grind. Like, love my tea. I actually do love tea, so that's such a joke. Like, why am I clowning on myself? Love a fucking chai tea, a chamomile tea, a peppermint tea. Honey, a tea.
A tea. Iced tea. We've talked about that too, I think. Oh my god, have you tried
Water
Thai
tea?
Have you tried Thai iced tea?
No.
See, I think honestly and truthfully that is something you would indulge in. I think if I was to introduce that to you, you would fuck it up. It's like, I don't know even how to explain it. It's like, it's just kind of like this, like, it's like a tea, and then you, like, put, like, a sweet cream shit in it, and it's, like, really good, and it's, like, iced. Oh, my God. Yeah, I'll have to get you one.
Sounds
They're fine.
fucking yum.
And it's, like, kind of orangey.
Oh, my God. Wait, is that what you were drinking in, I think I watched your food vlog yesterday.
Yeah.
Shout out to VENICE'S Risotto. Go watch their content, her content. Not their content. She's sitting right here. Go watch her content at VENICE'S Risotto.
Yes.
But was that what you were eating at? Not eating, oh my god, drinking the other day?
Yes, it was the other day I went to a Chinese restaurant with my family, and they had Thai iced tea, and I was like, spectacular, give me 14 of them.
I'll take one of those right now.
Yeah, no, it was delectable.
Put it on my tab.
Yeah, it was $5, but, like, I'll slurp her down.
Kind of wild, but also, like, drinks are so fucking expensive these days. Damn.
Girl, I want you to try one so bad. Oh my god, it was actually delectable when I went to California with Kai and his family. It was so cute. Like, I told Kai's grandma that I had never been to Disneyland, like, right before my 20th birthday. And she was like, there's no way. Like, we have to go. She, like, plans a whole trip for us to do, like, Disneyland for my 20th birthday, which is so cute. Because it's kind of like, oh, your last innocent birthday before you turn 21. It was, like, actually kind of a cute idea to, like, do California and Disney or whatever.
That's sweet.
And so, since we were in Anaheim, we ended up driving to, like, Newport Beach, and they had a bunch of, like, yummy, like, food places and, like, drink places along the boardwalk and stuff. And I got a Thai iced tea and a bean and cheese burrito, and it was, like, actually heaven. Like, I'm, like, thinking about that now.
The classic bean and cheese for Venny.
Fuck, dude, like,
never fails.
Dude, like, literally, if you ever want to kidnap me, just, like, be in a van, be like, yo, like, this is a Gualberto's fucking, like, catering van, like, you can, like, eat as many bean and cheese burritos you want for free, hop in, like, you've got me.
I'm hooked.
I'm in the van. Sorry.
Fully.
Oops. You should have, like, thrown a GPS on me because I literally was baited. Like, darn it. Like,
I have no willpower once it comes to the bean and cheese.
No. Like, it's like, gotcha. Like, gotcha. Like, dude, yeah, it's bad.
You're coming home with me.
Like, it's bad, dude. Like, me with, like, tortillas and, like, cheese.
Can I be real?
Lock me up.
Love a tortilla, love some cheese, love a quesadilla. Bro, I can't go anywhere that serves a quesadilla. Be prepared to see my fucking fat ass. Be prepared to see my fucking fat ass waddling in there.
I'm backing it up.
I want 12 of these motherfuckers stacked on top of each other.
Yes.
And then pressed down so I can just compress them and eat them. Like, I love...
Oh my god.
Dude.
My
obsession with quesadillas
it's bad.
Whoa.
It's bad, dude. I've been craving quesadillas so bad. I've been getting them from Del Taco hella recently. Yum. My favorite one is the Gualberto's, just fucking cheese.
The classic cheese is good.
She thick. Back in the day, she used to be a little thicker, a little cheesier.
Is she not as? Because I used to go there all the time after school and get those big bitches.
They've cut back just a little bit, but dude, back in the day,
shrinkflation, 2024 shrinkflation.
Yeah, not to mention though, these quesadillas were like huge, like you know
the size of your head. Yeah,
they're like me and Amy, we were hanging out one time in high school. She took my big back ass over to Gual's. Okay, she literally was like, "Girl, get what you want," and I was like, pretty hungry. Maybe had allegedly consumed some THC THC.
Who knows?
I can't even talk. And I was like, we pull up to the drive-thru, okay? And I'm like, yo, Amy, 2 cheese quesadillas. And she's like, dude, have you been here before? They're pretty big. And I was like, I know.
You're like, she tried to baby girl. You should be like, baby girl, you know they're a little bit big. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, and?
I'm hoping they're fucking huge.
Yeah.
Actually, that's why I would like two. Double it. Double it and give it to me. Double it, give it to the next person. Double it, give it to me.
Yep.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. And so
2 is kind of whack though.
It is, because they're fucking huge. Especially back in the day, they were fucking huge.
Massive.
And like they loaded them with cheese.
Yeah, I used to get those bitches all the time. No wonder I'm lactose now. It's like did fuck myself.
Fully same.
But like 2 is so honestly
fully same.
So me. Because me and my homegirl Cassie, she would spend the night like over at my house for like months at a time, especially at like during times like where I wasn't that busy at school or like especially during summer, bro. And then at like 3 a.m, we'd just both look at each other and be like,
I've been there.
I'm like, you know what sounds fucking delicious? And the only thing that's open, let's go hit a fucking Rancheritos, bitch, right now. And then, unfortunately, the Rancheritos over there...
Drive-thru Mexican food, baby.
Drive-thru Mexican food. But also, the Rancheritos over there, like, had that big scandal with the guy, like, pissing in the kitchen. So I was like, okay, well, I guess I can never eat here again.
Yeah, dude, every time... Yeah,
I would be going there at the times that these people were, like, I was like...
Yeah, during...
Fuck!
Dude, yeah, dude, it was bad. Everybody that Dude, my fucking dad would be... He would be like, how's your piss burritos? I'd be like, oh, got me. I was like, yep, I gotta go back to Gual's.
Got me there, sorry.
Yeah, because literally I was at Gual's stand at first.
My house, bro. It was...
Yeah. And then also it was a little bit cheaper, but like pretty much the same. So it was like, why not just do Rancheritos? So then I would do Rancheritos. Also, if you don't know what we're talking about, like over here in the West, we have like these like Tex-Mex like restaurants.
Very cheap.
Like, it's like
used to be
it's like
way
Taco
cheaper.
Bell on steroids. Like the tortillas are like way bigger. Like it's a little bit more authentic, but it's still like fast food Mexican food.
It's actually way more fucking authentic in my opinion.
But like you can get full on like enchilada platters with like smothered in like green chili with a side of rice and beans. Like you can get anything that you would get like a classic.
You ever had their cheese enchiladas?
Yes.
Boom,
I have had their cheese enchiladas. Boom. Their platters are so good.
So
like
fire.
You could get anything.
You could get birria from there now too.
Yeah, really?
Literally, my mom ordered birria one time, and it was I would like try it, and I was like, this is from a fucking Rancheritos. The one by my house now is way nicer.
Yeah.
Nobody pisses in the kitchen there.
No.
Fingers crossed.
See, the Gual's is right next to it, and I go to the Gual's over the Rancheritos. I know you're the Rancheritos type bitch, though.
I love both. I'll literally eat anywhere. They're honestly...
Same. Either. I'm not going to argue.
They're honestly both so similar to me that it does not matter. But whatever is closest to me, and when I need my fixing, like, I like turn into a monster. I'm like a werewolf. Like, if you guys don't want me to turn, like, I'm gonna need like my fucking quesadilla and like lock me inside.
No, actually, like this is getting so serious to the point where like
the authorities need to be called.
The authorities not only need to be called, but like literally like tonight might have to go to Gual's. Like maybe follow me on TikTok and find out if we get it or not. I'll make a video if I get it.
Follow her. And then I'll watch it because I'm always watching. I'm everywhere.
But honestly, I could see myself being like, you know what? I'm good. Time for some shut-eye. Like, I could, like, yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I don't know. But, like, yeah, honestly and truthfully, fast food Mexican has my heart of bean and cheese. You know what I mean? Like, lure me into that van.
Those places are at least so iconic for me. Like you said, it's, like, very... out here coded.
Well, it's like and it's so good because you can get like horchata and like
and their sauces.
Oh my god,
the green sauce. Honestly, both sauces are so good. It doesn't even matter. But I do prefer the green sauce. I'm a green sauce girl.
See, it depends on what I'm eating. Most of the time, usually red. Burn me. I love a spice.
I like both. Yeah. I just I fear the green has that much more flavor.
Sometimes I'll mix them too. I'll be like, don't.
Yeah. But I do get like both of them anyways, and then literally I'll just be sitting there like like a monster. Oh my god, you do not want to see me when I'm scarfing down. My typical order from one of those places is a carne asada quesadilla.
Delicious.
She's really fire. Or I'll get like the 2 cheese quesadillas. It honestly not quesadillas. 2 cheese enchiladas. You got me fucked up with the cheese quesadillas.
My bad.
but like in the sauce, like for sure.
What sauce, red or green?
Both. But I do prefer the green. It has that much more flavor to me.
See, I prefer the green sauce and shit like that. But like they're like the guals and rancheritos, like side sauces that you dunk in. I do prefer those spicy red, but I do love like the quesadilla with the green.
See, you know what I'm saying?
My mouth is watering.
I think that might be why I like it. Yeah. And sometimes, like the last time Wyatt and I went there, he got the breakfast burrito, which I literally haven't had in fucking years. Like that's some shit that like good. My mom used to get like. And, like, there were these big-ass, fat-ass burritos, and she would always, like, save me half. She was such a queen. And I was, like, indulgent. They're so fucking big, so fucking fire.
Like, you guys, they're, like...
So good.
Yeah, they're, like, if you don't know, if you're... Like, they're, like, Chipotle-sized burritos with, like, the big-ass tortillas. Like, that's the size that we're talking about, but it's, like, a fast food.
And it's, like, a homemade tortilla. Like, that tortilla never fails.
It's like a Cafe Rio tortilla.
It never fails.
Yeah, they're delish.
It hits every fucking time.
That's why I love it. Like, they've... Like, if I could sell my soul to, like, gual burritos, I'd do that. You know?
Please, for the endless supply. Oh, my God.
But
honestly,
I would.
You know how they give out, like, the Cane's card, where it's, like, get free Cane's for the rest of your life. It's, like, give me free, like, guals the rest of my life.
I fear that's all I would eat. Like, I fear that's all I would... Like, I'm not even fucking kidding. Like, I've gone there for breakfast, lunch. I've done it. Like, it's bad, dude. Like, it's fully bad.
I would honestly, if I ever got a free card, I would just move in there fully. I'd be like, here's all my stuff. I'm going to take this little, like, to go. Like, I'm going to take this section for me, thanks. Like, this little booth, like, this little spot. This is for me, thanks.
Actually, maybe I would just, like, fully, like, get an RV, park it.
Just be waiting on the clock 24/7.
Because then I could whip that bitch through the drive-thru or walk in. And I live there.
Honestly, I think the reason I prefer ranch burritos is because I have a little bit of trauma with gual.
What's the trauma? Wait, trauma to you?
Just one of the like, oh my God, dude, I don't. Oh my God. So one of the kids I was seeing, he was like my first like real boyfriend. We had gone to see a movie, and then after he's like, "Are you hungry? Like, let's go get some food." Da, 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 da. So we go to Gual's, and he gets food, and I'm like, I'm a girl, I'm not gonna eat. I'm like, I'm a lady, I'm not gonna eat in front of this dude.
The days, yeah.
So then he's sitting there, chowing down, bro. And he like, I can't remember what he got, but he was I can remember what he got. He got like taquitos or some shit like that, and he was chowing the fuck down. And then he kept on trying to like make out with me, and I was like, you've got your like a food mouth all over me, bro. Like it was literally sending me in a spiraling. I think that's my problem with Gual's. Okay. It's like, oh, I've got some like major issues with her.
Okay, so the trauma is extremely valid.
It's not even her. It's literally somebody else's doing. I was like,
these men. Fuck these men.
I was like, oh my God. No wonder. Thank God I said no. I was like, Lord knows I don't want to be doing that already. Yeah. And then you,
and then, fully, I agree. I think that could have done it for me too. I'm fully.
But I still go to Rancheritos, and I probably have gone to Gual's after that. But I'm just saying, like, I will prefer Rancheritos over Gual's.
Fair enough, and I get that, dude. Honestly, the trauma adds up. You know, the math is mathing.
Like, okay, makes sense.
Yeah. Are you a carne asada fries girly? Just.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, because I'm like the guac side.
Dude, especially whenever we would like leave school. We wouldn't leave during like important things. But
I remember a pep rally. I'm hungry.
Yeah, I remember that one specific pep rally where like me, you, and like
it was a lot of people.
7 other people like piled in a Gual's, and like we pushed the tables together. We're like, we want 4 carne asada fries. Like we want this, we want that, and we were just like.
We were
and it was so good.
It was so good.
And I love a carne asada fry. They're so good. The guac side, like you said, like the way that they pile it up, the sour cream side, like it's honestly heaven sent. Like it's God sent. It's beautiful. The fries are always, and especially if you get them like at a good time, like the fries are always like crispy and crunchy. Mm-hmm. That's the best part. They hit so hard, bro. They're so fire.
And like, oh my God, it is so good every single time.
Oh, American culture.
Yeah.
It's and like taking cultures from different things and putting them together. Yum.
Yeah, I love it. Oh my God, and I am a sucker for getting a side of Mexican rice. Like, I will, dude, bean and cheese burrito side of rice, or like a quesadilla side of rice, or like carne asada fries side of rice. Anything side of rice.
Bro, side of rice.
Throw me a fucking side of rice.
And then I toss in a little bit of sauce, and then I like I shake all the rice together, so it gives it like that much more flavor, and it's like,
yeah, bro,
so fucking good.
Get this, I'll play a fucking game with it. Check this out. I literally know how the bean and cheese burritos are fucking loaded, and they like shit beans everywhere. You don't waste it. I don't know who the fuck are you letting it shit everywhere. You scoop some of the beans out, put a little sauce on it, pour it into the rice, cover it in rice, and eat it until you can't see beans in the rice. Yeah.
So now I've got beans and rice,
and then you just and then you cheese and then your
it's like burrito, a little side,
and then
bro.
Yeah, exactly. And then you literally can choose.
That's such a life hack.
Exactly, and then you can choose your proportions like on the bean and cheese of the like the ratios. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like if you're like, okay, I want to take out this much beans, or I like a lot of beans. You know what? This bite, bean me up. You know what I mean?
Bean me up, Scotty.
Exactly. There's options. There's options.
I can't believe we've been talking about ranch-ritos for 15 minutes.
Yeah, bro, I'm fucking hungry. Yeah, we can like get into some.
Can you tell us? Can you tell that the girls are hungry this episode? We're sorry. Honestly, I know you're just here to listen to us yap, so we're fine. No, but I guess we can actually get into the tea. Yeah. That's what we were talking about in the beginning was tea, and we ended up here. But long story short, your girls love some Mexican food, especially from these places. Yes, sir. And you could honestly like. If you, like, left a trail of, like, even, like, ripped up pieces of a quesadilla from fucking Rancheritos on the floor.
I'd follow it.
I'd follow it.
Yeah, I'd be like, what's up?
I'd follow it right into, like, a giant cardboard box that says trap and, like, get caught under it and just be like...
Exactly. No, I'd do the exact same thing. And...
I'm just a girl.
Exactly. Honestly, Mexican food to any degree, too, even, like, a sit-down.
I know. Yeah. Mexican food is honestly, like, top 2
Give me a margarita. Yeah.
Not even top 3. Like, this is just top 2. Like,
for me, it is number there. 1.
For real?
Yeah.
It depends for me.
I like, I'm literally stuttering like a bitch so bad I can't help it. Number one, baby.
Period.
Yeah, maybe
that's why it's very versatile. It has a lot. Oh, and it hits every time.
You can add meat, remove meat. Add veggies, veggies.
It's very versatile. I fuck with it very heavily.
It's delicious.
It's fair to be your first. Yeah. It's up there with at least like I do love Italian food too.
Same. I do love Italian food, but Mexican does come first because I would eat Mexican breakfast, lunch, dinner. I don't know if I could do that Italian.
Oh, I could honestly,
or maybe I could with Italian. Honestly, it depends on the day.
I could totally do breakfast, lunch, and dinner Mexican. Like, bro, motherfucker, give me a huevos rancheros. That was the whitest pronunciation. Give me a huevos ranchero, girl, motherfucker, with some fucking salsa. You've got me fucked up.
Girl, it was delicious. In Mexico, dude, for breakfast, I would get like these eggs with cheese and they were hard, and then they'd put like this like red and green sauce on them with this like a tortilla and like rice and beans on the side, like for breakfast. Like I was fucking
Wait, was the tortilla like hard? Was it like
No, it was a little corn tortilla.
Oh, that might actually be huevos rancheros,
yeah.
that bitch.
It was delicious. Like
it be hitting.
We're so hungry.
All the time, whenever I would come home from my girl, like from middle school, go to my friend Cassie's house, the one who I was really talking about, who we would go get Mexican food with. She is also literally Mexican, so she already makes the food and shit like that. Mm-hmm. But we would go over to her house after school, and we would make huevos rancheros, and we would just fuck that shit up. Like, it was literally so fire. It was so fire every single time.
So good.
Love a bitch like me. Love eggs. I don't know. We're getting too far. We're getting so deep into our lore about Mexican food and about food in general. But like, what do you expect?
It's good. It's fun. It's tea.
It's fun. Speaking of tea.
So I have a crazy story that happened this summer. Feel free to just like jump in whenever because it's a little bit of a long story. I think you guys are gonna really have fun. So just like kind of buckle up, I guess. But I know this person, and like if you pick up on who it is, whatever. But I'm not gonna name drop because we don't do that here.
It's also like, who cares?
Yeah, exactly. So I knew, I guess, of this person, and they own a nail salon, and I was friends with them, and they asked me to be a personal assistant for them. So I was like, okay, work. Well, then they didn't ask. They posted about it. I swiped up on the story and was like, hey, like, would love to do that for you. And they were like, great, like, we can, like, do a little interview, whatever. And, like, so I do the interview. A lot of the process, like, also, it's, like, one of their first times, like, really, like, because they were kind of new to being an entrepreneur a little bit, and it was one of their first times, like, hiring a personal assistant like this. So I was giving them a lot of grace. Like, a lot of the, I guess, quote unquote, hiring process, interview process, things didn't like feel super professional, you know. Like, I went all the way to Salt Lake City, and I don't like live in the heart of the city, which, I mean, like, I'm close to, but not all the way in it, right? So I had to, like, obviously make my way there, and I get there for the interview, and it was like maybe like, after waiting like 15 minutes, the interview was like maybe 5 to 10 minutes, and they were wanting me to ask all the questions, and like, it was just like, it just, like I said, felt very unprofessional, but I was trying to give them grace. Not like they've done it before. Yeah, and I was like trying to give them grace, whatever. And then eventually, because I was like, well, this could be a really good opportunity, just because I'm really trying to learn a little bit more, even about just like learning how to like operate a business, like run websites, do XYZ. So I was like, this could also be like just a good learning thing for me, you know? So I was really excited to take this position. I got offered the job, and I was like, okay, slay. So I had to like go in and do some paperwork and everything, but we ended up just like making that all happen on the first day. But this is kind of what happened. So I was supposed to work like 2 days a week, very, very part-time, because I was just going to do this like on the side of other stuff. And it was supposed to be super part-time, like I said, 2 days a week. It was when everything was supposed to start getting really busy for their business and everything. And I was like, yeah, I'd love to come do it in person, whatever. Because at first I was like, oh, is this virtual? They were like, no. And I was like, oh, okay, whatever. I'll find a way to make it work. I like shuffle my whole work schedule, whatever. Finally find a way to make it work. And then,
which I remember all this too, because we were also working together back at the hotel at this time. Yeah. And it was like a pretty like big deal, you know, like, yeah. And obviously like you're gonna take this seriously, and I understand that this was their first, like probably their first time doing something of this caliber, and like trying to figure out like how to even like go about having a personal assistant. But like, you were taking it fucking seriously, and like, yeah. I fear that not everybody was taking it as seriously as they should have.
I just feel like I wasn't taken seriously,
and that's what bugs me. Like, yeah. Your interview was 5 to 10 minutes, and like then they had you go all the way down. Like, it just doesn't sound like they're taking you as seriously. Like, yeah. And like you'll hear about it a little bit more like, yeah. As you continue with the story. But at least in my opinion, I was like, oh, like these fuckers like, yeah. Aren't treating you like what you're worth. It's like you're gonna go through all of this effort for this person, like you're showing up, you're continuously doing this for them, and they're like, okay, I'll talk to you later.
Exactly.
Like,
what? Huh? No, for real. So anyways, so what ends up happening is, so now my boss is saying, because I'm now like, they have said that they want me to work for them, whatever. And so they were like, hey, I know this isn't a part of the typical schedule we worked out, but coming next week on, and mind you, this was a different day that wasn't worked out on the schedule, but they were like, I will only need you this day next week, because I will be going out of town to celebrate 1 year business of my business, and like my birthday was like whatever. So it was like they just wanted me for this one day because they were throwing a party in the salon for the 1 year, and just to celebrate with everybody. And then also they were going to be leaving to go out of town. So I was like, okay, like, yeah, I'd love to do that. And then this first day was going to kind of be like, learn everything, not like initiation, but just like do all of the paperwork, like fill everything out that I need to fill out, whatever, like run the ropes, do like kind of just like figure out how things are going to be going, whatever. So I'm like, yes, I would love to work this one day, and then we can go to a regular schedule. So I take off a day from the hotel actually to work this day for them. And I had to work like sometime in the afternoon. It was kind of more of an evening shift. I think I ended up getting off around like 7. I can't really remember when I went in. It was like probably 2 or 3. But on the way heading in, like, I'm literally driving on the freeway, and I'm getting a call from them, and they're, like, asking me that they need me to, like, stop at, like, an Office Depot to pick up a bunch of stuff for their party, which I'm, like, literally getting told this on the way there. Like, I'm already driving on the freeway, and you're calling me, like, not sure, like, how safe this is, but I had to, like, wait till, like, a red light to, like, fully be able to, like, put it into my GPS and, like, hurry and pull it up, so I wasn't, like, literally on my fucking phone while driving, because that's really scary, especially in a place where I don't know. It's, like, I'm not trying to be on my fucking phone. Like, I literally don't know how people be, like, on the freeway texting and driving. That shit is fucking psychotically scary to me.
For real.
But, like, I'm like, bitch, like, no, I be paying attention. But, anyways.
These Utah bitches could never.
Yeah. But, like, so I'm, like, already kind of being like, oh, damn, I'm not just going right to the business. I have to go to, like, an Office Depot, pick up a bunch of shit, whatever. So I do that, and then I get to the salon a little bit later than expected, whatever. And then they're just having me do a bunch of, like, tasks, fill out paperwork, whatever, once I've brought them everything to the salon. And then, like, the whole time they've known that I need to go run to the liquor store for them for this said party, and also run to the Dollar Tree for this said party to pick out some balloons and XYZ. And this party's supposed to start at 6. They don't send me out until 5 o'clock in Salt Lake City traffic. So I'm like, you're giving me an hour to go to the liquor store, the Dollar Tree, and be back.
Also, what day was this on again? Wasn't it like a Friday or like a Saturday?
I don't remember. It was like, either way, it was in the middle of the summer, so it was inconvenient as fuck, because it's just during rush hour fucking traffic.
It was middle of the summer, but I think it was tailored towards the end of the week, where these places are also busier than usual.
Yeah, like,
it's like it wasn't like a Wednesday night or like a Tuesday night. Like, I think it was like a Friday or Saturday where you were like, oh, like, I gotta go fucking, and now I have to go to the fucking liquor store in downtown by your fucking self, like, during peak rush hour, during peak hour for the liquor store, and everyone's getting off of work, and they're like, let me go grab a bottle, let me go do this.
Yeah, mind you, I'm looking,
fuck!
Exactly, and mind you, not to mention, like, I'm looking all cute as shit for this position, walking around sketchy ass people, like,
downtown, in this, like, by in this sketchy ass, like, liquor self.
Store. Yeah, because, like,
and in and out of, like, places like fucking Dollar Tree, where it's like, I'm not even trying to be shitty, but it's like Dollar Tree is like also, motherfucker, everything's $1. So it's like, shit is cheaper there. Like, sometimes people, like, can be hanging out there. It's just not a safe situation, especially, like, in the heart of downtown, where like, it's like bustling all the fucking time.
It's not the best crowd.
Bad vibes.
Yeah,
it just is bad vibes. Period.
Yeah, like, you never know what type of person you're gonna see walk in there. Whatever. Thank God I was, like, fine. But so first I get to the liquor store, and what they wanted from the liquor store, couldn't find it anywhere. And, like, I'm literally, because it was a boxed wine, and so it's like all of the fucking boxed wine is in one area. It's not like it's like, oh, your flavor of boxed wine is gonna be on the other side of the store somewhere.
It's also not in the wine section. It's like a fucking, it's such so weird, bro.
Exactly. So I, like, first of all had to, like, call them, and then they took forever to reply and, like, even answer to me. So I'm in the liquor store waiting around for their reply to even be like, hey, they don't have what you want. What do you want me to pick? Because I have your fucking business card. I'm so sorry. I'm not swiping your fucking business card and, like, paying for something you don't want and, like, having you get mad at me. This is my first fucking day on the job. Like,
also,
like,
as much as,
like, I will be calling.
This isn't even, like, this is just me saying in general. It's like, this is your first day on the job, and you're sending somebody out to, like, go grab some things, sure. But it's like, you sent nobody else with you, and you sent you, like, he sent you, like, they sent your business card with you.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, and it's like,
what the fuck? That's fucking crazy. Like, you just trust you with the fucking business card and, like, all this shit. Like, after a 10-minute interview, everyone's so chill, and then nobody wants to fucking respond. Nobody wants to even go with you to, like, tell you what you need and, like, what is specifically, like, in mind. They're like, here you go, like, take this, like, have fun.
Exactly.
What kind of wild goose chase bullshit is this?
Exactly. They did the same thing to me at the Office Depot. They're being like, call me when you get there so I can, like, tell you what I need. I want you to grab some other stuff. And then they call me, and then they're like, wait, let me see if I even need it. So I'm waiting around for them to answer me back.
They don't even know.
And they did it to me at the Dollar Tree too. I'm at the Dollar Tree. They don't have the balloons that they want, so I'm calling in because it's, like, literally, like, everything's pretty much fucking sold out. It's a really shitty time, like you said. Like, everything's busy, everything's booked. Like, oh my God,
time.
like,
everything's busy, everything's booked, everything is mostly sold out in these places. It's like, or they don't fucking have them, and it's an hour before the party.
Exactly.
With what fucking time are you, like, that's like also the kind of the first thing you do when you plan for a party. It's like, oh, let me make sure I have the drinks in order and the decorations in order and everything.
Like, why didn't you send me, like, when I was already out at Office Depot earlier? Why'd you have me come back, fuck around at the fucking salon, and then have me go back out to, like, be in traffic?
Or
and then
on your way there.
Yeah.
What's the fucking point of being like, now that you're here, I'm gonna actually, on your way here, I'm gonna call you and you're gonna go here. But while you're already running this errand for me, I'm not gonna tell fucking anybody about it and, like, not even reimburse you or anything. Like, you know, reimburse, like, as if you were to go in there and pay for it yourself and then have them just pay you back later. Yeah. I feel like that would have made more fucking sense. Exactly. Or, like, have them Venmo you the money or something since you're already fucking out.
Exactly.
But no, send you back out by yourself with no fucking idea of what these people want with their business card. Great fucking move.
No, for real. And then also it's like, not to mention too, it's like, okay, and now we're at the Dollar Tree and I'm not getting replies from you and I don't know what the fuck you want. These are your decorations for your fucking, like, 1-year party or whatever. And
it's like don't piss me off, bitch.
It's like, again, you're not replying to me. And it literally got to the point where they weren't texting or calling me back. So I had to make an executive decision because I was waiting around for so long. I'm like, the party's gonna start. Why the fuck are they not replying to me? What the fuck is even going on?
It's
like,
not important.
Yeah, it's like, I'm getting confused now. So like I said, I have to, like, pick out some balloons and, like, some decorations, make some executive decisions.
Pick out the fucking drinks they want to drink. Yeah. Like,
well, they finally freaking called me back, like, when I got to, like, when I was at the freaking when I was at the liquor store, but then I got to the Dollar Tree, needed to call again. That's when they weren't replying, which was so freaking fucking annoying. I'm like, oh my God. But then also, so then finally, like, motherfucker doesn't, like, call me back. Pretty sure it was until, like, I was, like, in the car, like, driving away from the fucking Dollar Tree and I'm headed back to the salon. Or when they were finally like, yeah, I'm gonna have to bleep a few of these. when they were finally like, oh my God, like, maybe I should fucking give a call back. And I'm just like, oh my God, dude.
Which also, for you, like, how does that, like, make you feel? You feel me? It's like, this is your first day on the job too, like, and this is what they're sending you out to do, and it's like they're clearly not responding to you. It's like, is this how every day is supposed to go with you? Like, when I'm being your assistant, like, you're just gonna send me off to do these fucking tasks and then not fucking talk to me and not figure shit out for me? It's like, it leaves a bad taste in your mouth too, where you're like, it's like, is this even what the fuck I signed up for? It's like, yeah, that's what I signed up for, but, like, with no fucking, like, no help from anybody. Nobody wants to communicate. It's like, you can't just have a personal assistant and be like, go do this. And then whenever they're like, oh, like, you stay in constant communication with your personal assistant because they're taking care of things personally for you.
Exactly.
That is their fucking job, like, is to do what you don't want to do.
Exactly.
Like, so why not keep up with this person who is doing the tasks that you don't fucking want to do, but you want specifically done?
Exactly.
That makes no sense.
So literally, I walk into the party like a fucking dumbass, late, with everything in my hands, all of these balloons and liquor store bags, all of this fucking shit, looking like a fucking moron. And then, like, they're, like, kind of, like, grabbing stuff from me. And mind you, like, a few random,
no one meets you at the door. Nobody wants to help you. Nobody wants to help bring shit in from your car.
Yeah, no. And then also, mind you, a few jabs had been made at me before because it was, like, a nail salon or whatever. And somebody had asked if, like, my nails, if, like, they were like, oh, your nails look beautiful. Did you get them done here? And I was like, no, like, actually, I just don't live super close, so I just haven't had time to come over. Or, like, something like that. But, like, that was my excuse. But before I had even had time to say that, this person that was my boss was like, no. Like, when the person asked, like, oh my God, your nails are really pretty, like, did you get them done here? Like, before I even got to be like, oh, like, I, like, just, like, don't live very close to here, it's kind of out of the way, like, immediately they were like, no. I was like, okay, just weird. So, like, there were a few jabs that were already being, like, thrown throughout the day, but whatever. I come in with all the decorations, and, like, party is ensuing. I guess it's, like, a few people with, like, hors d'oeuvres, like a few little, like, snacks and chips or whatever, and then I'm running the little counter of, like, things that you can buy if people want to come buy anything, because they were having not like a sale, but they just, like, had a bunch of stuff on display that you could buy. So I was, like, running the little counter for everyone. And I guess, like, when it came time, like, party was over, whatever, I'm helping clean up a little bit, and then I'm asking my manager or whatever, my boss, being like, okay, so how is everything gonna go? And they were like, yeah, it's gonna be getting really busy, I'm definitely gonna need your help, really excited to, like, work with you, this is gonna be so fun, like, I'm definitely gonna need you as soon as I get back, like, it gets really busy here in the summer, yada yada fucking yada. And I was like, well, do you need me to help you with anything else? And they're like, nope, you're good to go. Like, I'm excited to see you. And I was like, okay, perfect. Well, like, happy birthday. Like, have a safe trip, whatever, yada, yada, yada. And then they come back in town and I just never heard from them. So I text them and I'm like, hey, do you need me to come in? Nothing. Like, literally ghost, completely ghost. And mind you, I'm like on their W-2s. Like, I've literally filled out tax forms.
Yeah.
Like I'm fully an employee on your Square team. You have like a fucking
clock in number, bitch.
No, like I can literally clock in and out from my phone on your Square team app. Like I'm literally like under your fucking whole like company that you have created under this app. What the fuck ever. So I'm just like, okay. So I like keep trying to reach out a few more times being like, hey, do you need me? I can come in these days. Like, are we still sticking to our schedule? Do you need me different days? Whatever. Ghosts, nothing, never replies to me. The last message I said was, by the way, can you at least fix my time? Because I ended up like having to, before I even got like on the clock when I was supposed to like be at the salon, I got to Office Depot earlier. God damn it.
Here we go again.
So they reimbursed me for like my time. So I asked if they would at least like fix my time card or whatever. And then all they did was like the message, never reply, and now they just watch my shit on social media to this day, like watch my stories, whatever. They won't
not just hitting you with a like. That's ridiculous.
They won't even like my pictures on social media anymore or comment how they used to. But but they're on Snapchat, they're there on fucking Instagram, like they're there to watch my stories and watch my shit, but like fully just like kind of fucked me over.
Well, if I was them, I'd be fucking embarrassed, dude.
Well, no, I'm embarrassed. What the fuck were you telling all of your fucking nail techs as soon as I walked out the door after I was introduced to every single person working at your fucking salon, being like, hi, I'm gonna be the new personal assistant. I'm gonna be around. Like, so nice to meet you. Oh, what's your name? Let me follow you on Instagram. Oh my god, what's your name? Let me follow you. Oh my god, like so nice to meet you. This is so fun. Like, you're posting me on your Snapchat story, like all of this fucking shit. Like, what the fuck were you saying about me? Like, I'm embarrassed. It's like, what?
Not to sound like an asshole, but it's like, how the fuck also is that supposed to make you feel? You know what I'm saying? It's like, you're this new person here, and it's like you said, it's like, yeah, like, bye, like, da-da-da, like, you're sitting here introducing yourself and all that shit, and it's like, at the end of the day, it's like, it almost feels like embarrassing as fuck. Like, who's to say that the second you left, they weren't all like, oh my fucking god, like, don't fucking hire her, like, blah, 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 like.
Well, I was even already hired, so I think it was a bit, like, I'm like.
Like, who's to say that they just weren't, like, talking shit immediately after you, like, who the fuck knows? And
they
it's
had
like,
to have been, dude.
And you clearly don't, like, feel safe in that environment. You don't want to go back there, and it's like, and then you don't even fucking know, so then you feel, like, embarrassed and like an idiot. It's like, when you shouldn't. It's like, no, this motherfucker, like, set me up, bro.
Exactly.
Like, I got set the fuck up.
Honestly, in low-key, it's so fucking annoying. If they're watching any of their cronies, I don't fucking know if anybody, like, knows what I'm talking about and they're, like, picking up on it. It's just really frustrating because this person isn't, like, very well liked around in Utah. Like, it's very much, like, people love or hate this person. And anytime people wouldn't like them, I would straight up, like, ride for so hard. Like, even not even in the fucking room, like, we haven't hung out in years because, like, we were literally friends at one point, so it's like we haven't hung out in years, haven't seen this person in literally fucking years, and people be talking shit on their name, and I, like, always had their back whenever I was in the room, but it's like, glad you did this to me,
which is
though.
crazy.
Like, what the fuck did I ever do to you? Like, was this a stunt? Like, what the fuck was the motive? Why?
Which is also insane. Why? And just, like, it shows your, like, loyalty and shit like that. It's like, motherfucker, I was standing up for you even whenever you weren't employing me. Like, I thought we were tighter than that. I thought we were cooler than that. Like, I thought you were taking a chance on me. And then you take one chance on me, give me the shittiest day ever, and you're like, don't even fucking say anything. You literally like my message and, like, leave me on red. Like, fuck you, dude. Like, that's honestly, that's so fucking, and I get it. It's their first time. Like, I'm assuming it's their first time, like, doing a personal assistant thing and, like, trying to figure it out. Like, I'm sure that comes with its own can of worms and its own stress. then if you're not ready to fully like commit to it, don't fucking do it.
No,
don't set
real.
somebody the fuck else up because you felt like you wanted a personal assistant one day, and then the next week you come back, you're like, I actually don't need one. It's like, then don't fucking set somebody up for that. Why make somebody come in, interview, do the fucking tax forms, come in one day, and then you're like, okay, deuces, like, what's the fucking point?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, what, like, was there a motive? Like, was, like, did I fuck with them? Like, did I do something to you to make you want to, like, fucking do this? Like, what was the tea? Like,
then
was
it
it,
starts
like,
getting in your head where it's like, did I do something? Or, like, is this, like, a revenge thing against me? It's like, what like, the was this fuck plotted? Was happening?
Yeah, like, was this random? Like, was it plotted? Like, what's the tea? How far into this?
My issue is the zero communication, even at the very fucking end, where it's like, you're liking my message. Like, that's what makes this feel, like, kind of fucking cold, bro. Where it's like, what was the point of all of this anyways? Exactly. Like, was it to make me feel less than? Like, and then it gets in your head where it's like, was it all a plot? Or was this just, like, a general misunderstanding? Like, I don't fucking know because nobody's fucking talking to me.
No, for real. And it's like, I made like maybe like $60 or $70 that day. I'm like, that was not worth it. Like,
not worth your time, not worth the hassle you went through running around downtown by yourself for fucking hours, going to this shop, that shop, the third shop, just get fucking ghosted and disrespected. It's like, oh, for $70, thank you so much.
No, for real. And I was so excited. I was like, wow, you got me fucked up. Like, that was low-key fucking evil. But I guess what goes around comes around. Like, I guess there's not going to be great things coming for this person if they're, like, willing to be, like, that shitty to other people. Like I said, especially when I've had this person's back, like, in conversations they don't even know are being had. Not that, like, they're asking me to do that. Not that anybody is. Not that, like, I owe that, they owe that, whatever. But it's just, like, I just thought we were cool. Yeah. I just didn't think you would do me dirty like that. Like, I thought you would have at least been enough of a fucking adult to give me an explanation. Like, God forbid, like, you fucking run your own company. You proclaim, like, I'm this rich entrepreneur. Look at me. I have money. I'm so mature. I grew up so fast. Look at me. But you can't even have a real conversation with your fucking employees. Like, you coward. You fucking coward.
That's what
like,
I'm saying.
Oh my God. Like, crawl back in your little hole, you fucking recluse. The fuck is your problem?
It's like you want to be like, it's my 1 year of this. And, like, again, huge. I'm sure owning a business is super hard, and like running that shit by yourself, being an entrepreneur super young is super hard, and like owning a business and having it open for a year and having it be successful. Period. Why the fuck would you do that to somebody else? Yeah. Like, in what fucking world was that ever, like, I don't know. It just drives me crazy. And then, like you said, it's like they were always like, oh, I'm like this, I'm like that, I'm an entrepreneur, and I'm so young and I'm so smart. And it's like, so you understand that you're like big business right now. You're trying to do big business, and you want to do the big business thing. You want to have the personal assistant. Then fucking do it.
And like, technically, the way they've gone about this, I could probably sue, but I just don't want to.
It's like, because you're lucky all they fucking
did
don't
was
want to
never reply to me and then remove me from like the thing, like the little team on Squarespace where it's like, oh, Square team, you clock in,
Were you ever officially like let go?
Well, like, no, nobody ever like actually said that to me, but it was just like I was just removed from everything. It was like,
which is also so fucking cold too.
It was like as if I had no hire or no call, no showed, and they were like, whatever, we're done, we're dropping her out of the system. It's like, what?
So it's like, now you're just gonna, after I had been hitting you up for fucking days, I think you would even hit them up for like, I think 2 weeks, bro, because I remember you were like telling me, you're like, I'm just gonna text him again, and like we'll see what comes out of it. They had never texted you back. I remember that so fucking vividly. So it's like, why even... I just don't understand. Of going through the whole entire thing, of adding you into the fucking Square, of making you part of this business, and then not even being like, I'm sorry, like, I actually don't think I need a personal assistant. I'm so fucking sorry for wasting your time. Like, is there anything I can do for you, like, to reimburse you? Like, literally nothing. And then just unadd. It's like... So do I still work here? Like, do I come in? Like, what the fuck do you guys want from me? And it's not like you did it no call, no show, because you're a personal fucking assistant. You don't work at the salon. So it's not like you go in there on a set schedule and you clock in. It's like you and this person set up a set schedule, period. And they didn't abide by that.
Exactly. And it's like, also not to mention, like, I'm the one reaching out. Like, you're the one supposed to being like,
yeah, exactly.
You're the boss, exactly.
bro.
Like, you're the one supposed to being like my boss, being like, hi, personal assistant. Like, this is what I need you to do. Like,
which also
like work these days for me.
Some boss to be like first of all, this, I just feel like that just has a lot to say about like how they run business, and I think it's honestly a little bit scary. Where it's like, low-key. Yeah, it's the day of the event, and you're on your way here. I want you to go here. Now that you're back here, actually, I want you to go back out an hour before the event. Go do this. Okay, I'm gonna send you out of this event now, and now I'm never gonna talk to you again. It's like, what the like, that's a horrible way to run business. Or like I said, it's like, crazy, even if you don't need a personal assistant anymore, you could have totally reached out to you and been like, I'm so fucking sorry. Like, I was I flew too close to the sun. Like, it was bigger. I was too big for my britches. I'm sorry.
Exactly. But like, at the end of the day, it's just like,
it's coward. Giving coward.
That's why they don't fucking care. So
coward
like,
with a capital C.
And that's the fucking tea.
So we hope you guys enjoyed our little rant about food in high school, and about jobs, and about crazy fucking bosses, and about people who are being whack.
For real. Let us know your goals, order it below, and let me know if you've ever been ghosted by a job.
Let us know. We love you guys so fucking much. Thank you for joining us. Like, comment, subscribe, leave 5 stars, share with everybody you know. We love you guys so much. Take care of yourself. Happy fucking holidays. We'll see you guys next Friday. Love you. Bye.
Love you. Bye. Mwah.